Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. A ring of 10,000 centiesincles in the Yucatan Peninsula. They're formed at the giant impact site about 200 kilometers wide and 1 kilometer deep of an asteroid that hit Earth 66 million years ago. The exact same period dinosaurs disappear from the fossil record. Lauren Bacall and Marilyn at the premiere of How to Marry a Millionaire, 1953. Young Jill Biden, 1970s. Detail of the Hercules armor of the Emperor Maximilian II of Austria. Made in 1555, it's now on display at the Kunsthistorisches Museum in Vienna. This keypad randomizes the numbers every time, so someone doesn't figure out the password from your hand movements. Photo of soprano and great opera diva Maria Callas and actress Marilyn Monroe during JFK birthday. This in the party in Madison Square Garden on May 19, 1962. Roddy McDowall's 1963 photograph of Buster Keaton. Buster is holding a picture of himself when he was about 5 or 6, from the time he performed on stage with his parents in their family act, The Three Keatons. Santa Claus in Vietnam War, 1968. Size comparison between a human and a Siberian tiger. Victorian women shearing a trike, 1900s. John Carpenter, the first ever $1 million winner on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in November 1999, didn't use any lifelines until the final question. He then called his father not for help but to tell him he was about to win the grand prize. Optical illusion from some spilled sodium bicarbonate on the stove. Studio portraits taken at Hauptstadt Camera Repair in Wilmington, NC, 19,781,980. The creepy movie known as James and the Giant Peach. For my money, there is no fantasy like a Mickey Rooney's Potato Fantasy. A Joyous Wedding Party, Harlem YN, c. 1983. Photo by Thomas Hoepker. 90s Halloween costume.
Полковник Руби Брэдли – одна из самых орденоносных женщин Америки. Ветеран Второй мировой войны и Кореи. Она была в плену на Филиппинах, где участвовала в 230 операциях и приняла 13 родов. К концу войны она весила всего 86 фунтов, так как часто отдавала свою еду тем, кто умирал от голода. Она настоящий герой.
The only painting Vincent van Gogh sold in his lifetime. Which of these 60s duos are your favorite? Do you know who this woman is? Marla Monroe getting a hair touch-up on the set of How to Marry a Millionaire, 1953. 1987 McDonald's salad ad. This shit was built in such a way that it can never sink. Worker with his supervisor at a car factory in Moscow, 1954. Phoebe Cates. Group photo sporting so much great 80s hair. 1888. Magnificent Detroit Museum of Art. Torn down in 1960. A woman born in 1835 being interviewed almost a century later in 1929. Canadian woman lost her wedding ring while she was gardening in 2004. Found it 13 years later when the carrot had grown through it. American actress, singer, and author Tina Louise, 1959. Adrian Shine, the leader of the Loch Ness Project, looks exactly like how you'd expect the leader of the Loch Ness Project would look like. Acrobat from the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus checks her hands before a show. 2 of August 1941. Kodachrome shot.